All right, Denny. Well, as we have some extra time here on this Friday, we usually just do the regression files. But how about the funnel defense report as well?
Yeah.
Basically, some defenses that could put a team into a pass-happy script or a run-happy script. We start with the Cardinals' run defense. And one note on the Cardinals while we're taping, Hollywood Brown has officially been put on IR. But what does the Cardinals' run defense mean for DeAndre Swift going into championship weekend?
Yeah, so with the funnel defense report, I try to focus on teams that have been particularly exploited via the run game or the passing attack. The Cardinals, especially over the past month, just have been brutalized on the ground. We saw the Chicago Bears last week go for over 230 rushing yards on the strength of Khalil Herbert, a little bit of Roshan Johnson, a little bit of a lot of Justin Fields actually, and I think that we're going to see a similar approach from the Eagles this week as their fans beg them to establish the run, to run it like it's 1967. I think they're going to oblige, and I think that's great for DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is handling about 70% of the carries in that backfield over the past 5 weeks. I could see him getting 20 touches pretty easily here, barring some sort of weird game script. You know what? I think that he's going to find the end zone. I think that force field around the end zone that has stopped him in throughout the season, really, I think that force field is going to come down this week. He's going to get in.
Yeah, Denny, I'm definitely with you there on DeAndre Swift. I actually got DeAndre Swift in my optimal flex plays article this week. But like you said, Arizona here has allowed 100 yards to running backs in six straight games. So I mean, if you have a running back, and it doesn't matter how you feel about them, if they're playing against the Arizona Cardinals, you let him go off. Arizona's allowed the fourth most rushing touchdowns to running backs to this season. So DeAndre Swift, fall into that end zone, young man.
Please.
All right, moving over to a pass defense. How about New England, Denny? It feels like their run defense has gotten lost in the shuffle because of many reasons. One, Bailey Zappi taking over for Mac Jones, maybe the end of the Belichick era, and, of course, all the losses New England has dealt with. But as we talk about on the show week after week for it feels like 6 to 7 weeks now, their run defense has been so dominant. Is that going to force Josh Allen and the Bills to go very, very pass-happy in Joe Brady's offense against New England?
I believe so, and I wrote it up in the article, all the boring, nerdy details if you want to check that out. But basically, it comes down to this, okay? The Bills have been operating basically like the Falcons, or even more conservatively than the Falcons on offense over the past 2 weeks. We're talking about like a 33% drop back rate for Josh Allen, which is absurd. The last time these teams played, Josh Allen dropped back 47 times. He threw 41 passes, 12 of those were to Stefon Diggs, okay? And would Stefon Diggs managers like to see a dozen targets this week? I believe so, to get their guy out of a funk. I do think that it's a quietly good spot for this Buffalo passing offense, and I don't think that they're going to be able to just take the air out of the ball like they have over the past 2 games.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.